If you want to be the best, the journey is 90% mental. I've spent the last year working with Dr. Michelle Payne, a world-class performance psychologist who spent her life working with Olympic and professional athletes all around the world. And together, we've built Pocket, an AI mental performance coach. Today, I'm going to take you through the platform, show you how it works, and by the end of this video, you'll be able to use Pocket to level up your own mental game. Let's get started. Now, when you first sign into Pocket, you'll notice this pathway page. This is a huge catalog of lessons and assessments that Pocket wants to eventually take you through, though Pocket is certainly not limited just to this set. These cover everything from arousal and performance, or managing your energy levels, all the way down to sleep and how you can get the most out of each evening's rest. We'll start here with this tilt assessment. This is Pocket's way of measuring what tilt looks like for you. And so if I go through here, I get annoyed when opponents hit really lucky shots. Let's say, yes, I do. Once the report has finished processing, Pocket will analyze it and give you a thorough, in-depth analysis of, in this case, your tilt pattern, but several other assessments cover everything from your competitive mindset to your discipline, giving you insights into your own competitive play. So if I download this report, the first thing I want you to notice is that this is about 15 pages long. And what Pocket has done here is Pocket has gone through and analyzed your own competitive scores and said, okay, well, what does this mean for you? What does this mean for your team? So in this case, for my tilt profile, you might find yourself becoming visibly frustrated with teammates who don't meet your standards. And that's something I personally can definitely relate to. Pocket doesn't just give you this report, which is insightful by itself. Pocket then uses this report in their conversations with you. This is Pocket. This is the AI mental performance coach that we have built based on Dr. Michelle's work. Now, Pocket at every step of the way is looking at Michelle's work and is saying, okay, what does the research say? And what would Michelle herself do in this situation? And going even beyond that, it's not just looking at what the research says. It's looking at your past conversations, it's looking at your assessments, and it's tailoring its responses to you specifically. In this conversation here, we've actually taken through an issue of consistency in Valorant. And in this case, that is my aim is super inconsistent. Some days I'm on fire, other days I can't hit the side of a bus. And you see Pocket isn't immediately jumping in, trying to answer and trying to give me a solution. Pocket is saying, okay, what would Michelle ask in this situation? What do I know about this Reed guy, about this Zotek guy? What do I know about them? Do I know enough to help? And you actually see down here, Pocket is 29% ready to give advice. There's a part of Pocket's brain that is reading these conversations and is saying, okay, do I know enough to help yet? And if the answer is no, well, then I need to find out more. If I say maybe stressed, tired, distracted than usual, definitely a bit tired and more distracted. And another thing you'll notice right away is that you can actually send multiple messages in a row, as though you're texting someone, texting your coach, and you're looking for solutions to things that you want to do better. That doesn't have to be a problem area. It doesn't have to be, hey, I'm really inconsistent. It could be something that you just want to do even better at. Instead of it being, I'm really stressed and nervous before a match, it might be, hey, I'm doing amazing. What can I do to take my game to the next level? And so what Pocket will do, Pocket is also trained on a wide variety of games. So Valorant, Counter-Strike, Crossfire, and then a few traditional sports as well. So gymnastics, diving, tennis. These are games that Pocket has special training in. If you're not a part of those communities, if you play a different game or you have a different competitive environment, so for example, business, or maybe you're a basketball player, these are things Pocket can still help with, but they don't have the same level of insight into yet, but we're quickly reaching out to as many games and as many communities as possible. You see here Pocket is saying, well, hey, wait a sec, what's going on with this team situation? So now Pocket is 71% confident that they're ready to give advice. And I'll use this moment to point out these suggestion cards. This is another part of Pocket's brain that is constantly thinking, okay, well, who is this person I'm talking to and what might they say in response? So if you're ever not sure how to respond to a question, you can think of these like how you might respond in a way based on what Pocket knows about you to move the conversation along. So we're losing a lot and morale is really low. Let's go with that one. It's hard to focus on my own game. I'm curious to see what Pocket will say on the back of this. You can also interrupt Pocket. I like where this conversation is going, so I don't want to interrupt Pocket right now. But if you feel like Pocket is getting off track, or if you see that Pocket is typing and you're not quite finished, feel free to add additional things. Pocket will definitely understand. Again, this is just like texting someone. You're in this cycle where team stress is affecting your individual game, which then makes you feel more pressure to overcompensate. I think there are two main ways we could approach this. We could work on managing that self-imposed pressure you're putting on yourself, or we could focus on maintaining perspective to separate your individual growth from team results. This is the approach Pocket will take, no matter what the conversation is about, whether it's about, hey Pocket, I've been trying really hard, I want to break through to the next level. Or whether it's about, Pocket, I'm really struggling with my team situation right now. Pocket can say, okay, let's break this down into the mental skills that you need, and I'll help you achieve them. I could continue this conversation, I could talk to Pocket for a while, but eventually Pocket will actually kick me out. Pocket doesn't want to talk to you forever. Pocket's job is to be a coach, to help you with what you need, and then to send you on your way. So once you've gone over the solutions that you need, Pocket will actually kick you out and say, hey, you have what you need to do, go practice them and check back in tomorrow, or check back in after your next practice session. Pocket is trained to be a coach, not just a tool that you go to get information, but a companion to work with you and to hold you accountable to achieve the competitive excellence that you're looking for. There is so much more to come on this platform. I'm so excited to have been able to share this with you. The mental side of competing has been a huge part of my success as both a player and a coach, and being able to give this to so many people and to offer support that makes a real difference for people who otherwise would never be able to have access, it is why we've been pouring our heart and soul into this for the last 8 months. Pocket is available right now for free with a link in the description. Anyone can access it. The Tilt Report is free, and you have your first conversation with Pocket for free. Our goal is to help as many people as possible. So thank you so much again, and I'll see you soon.